Hello, everybody. My name is Alex, and welcome to Hang with the Hooligans. We got my boy Doug here, and we
What's
got
up?
my
What's
boy
up?
Chuck here.
Yep.
Now, I I'm usually pretty good about not getting disappointed. Like I, I keep my expectations low. I have big hopes though, right? So
Yep.
this year I was supposed to go to WrestleMania. Well, next year technically I was supposed to be going to WrestleMania 41, but I have we're dealing with this crazy thing right now. So VIP packages, right? There's like a silver one. That one's like $1,500. That's a lot of money,
Yeah.
but you get a lot out of it. You get to see and possibly meet some of your favorite wrestlers, right? So
Mother.
Ticketmaster has this new thing where the price goes up for tickets based on demand.
Yep.
So it is now more expensive to buy a ticket in the nosebleeds than to go see your favorite wrestler like right there in front of you. $1,500 for a VIP package, and I've seen nosebleed tickets for like $3,000. That is fucking
That's
nuts.
ridiculous.
Like it sounds like it's a Ticketmaster thing and not as much of a fucking WWE thing.
It's a society thing.
It's a society.
It is. That's the terrible thing. Is it is.
Yeah, you're gonna see. Apparently, you're gonna see Walmart rolling out like screens.
Yep,
Where
it's gonna
you
be
know how they
called-
used to have where they have the prices that they set.
Yep.
Apparently, they're gonna be installing screens where those go, so that basically they could price their products on demand.
And here's the thing. Like, I would have no issue with that if they would actually just use it like we currently use it, like with the going out and changing the price because the price went up for once or it's on sale or some bullshit like
Yep.
that. But no, instead it's going to be used for this bullshit where it's the what do they call it? They call it like rush pricing or something like that.
The eggs are low right now, so we're gonna put the price up on them.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Sweet
Yep.
Mary and Joseph, we're turning into the like sci-fi dystopia, just because people. Well, it's honestly because we have like, this is big parentheses, the engineers that are pressing the red button. Like they're going like, what if we put our like price tags as electronics that way we don't have to go through and do it? That's a genius idea. We should introduce that to corporate. And then once it gets to corporate, that's when it goes, we could do bullshit with this, guys. We could do so much bullshit with this. And then they start wheeling it out everywhere.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm saying is giant corporations are evil.
Yeah, and the Ticketmaster thing has been a problem for a long time.
Yep.
But I think it started with Taylor Swift's Eras tour or whatever,
Probably.
where they've been fucking gouging the fuck out of her concerts because everyone wants to go. And then everyone's turning around and be like, Taylor, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, and then and the only reason it got caught was because Taylor also turned around and went like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
It was kind of, it's a weird thing. It's like where the buck stopped actually did turn around and go, "Whoa, what the fuck's going on?" You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's the one instance, but also apparently she's not the only one. Apparently there are a few other artists. I can't name them, unfortunately. I should just.
Yeah, it's Ticketmaster in general. That's why
Yeah.
Alex is experiencing it.
Right. I don't really go to things like
Warped
that.
Tour is going to be
So,
fucking horrible.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. I mean, all right. So the friend that gets to go, I bought her a ticket, and I got it from like SeatGeek instead,
Yeah.
and it was like around $800. But it was she's good. She's good. I don't have to worry about that. But it's insane that I got such a lower price somewhere else, and it weren't even pre-sale tickets. This was some other place. I had everything ready to go. I signed up for pre-sales for my pre-sale code, everything. There's no benefit. It didn't bring anything down. And there are limited visibility seats that are outrageously priced. So you're going to go to this place and you're barely going to be able to see it. Why even fucking go? Like, I can't imagine. And $3,000, that's a low ticket. I've seen 9,000. It gets crazy. It's like, how do you think that that's possible? you're pricing out the fans.
Yeah.
Why would people want to go to that show if they can't afford it? If they have to mortgage their fucking house essentially to go be like, yeah.
Well, you know
cool.
what's really funny is that it's where damn, I lost my train of thought there. Never mind.
You know what's really funny about that? I have no clue what my phone was doing there.
That wasn't prepared.
No, I was sitting here going like, okay.
I hope audio picked that up, man. That was amazing.
Yeah. I had my phone turned down and everything. So
Oh. Ticketmaster's following the same issue that Apple has, where Apple, only reason it's successful is it has its brand name with it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if you were to really legit just compare it to like its competitor, which is like Samsung, yards above Samsung. You know what I mean?
Really?
No. What I'm saying is Samsung is yards above Apple.
Oh, okay, I get you.
And so, like, Ticketmaster is the same thing, where it's like, they are the brand name. It's like, you want to get a ticket, you go to Ticketmaster. Mm-hmm. But now we got things like SeatGeek too, and then we got other brands as well. I just don't know about other brands, unfortunately, but they're out there. The thing is that you just have to go hunting for them, and unfortunately, they're going to be caught up in the same thing, where it's like, wait, so we can charge $3,000 for these tickets? Mm-hmm. Let's do it for $2,500 instead.
Yeah.
You know, like,
But I'm still at the whole like your VIP packages are cheaper.
Yeah. It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
Like, I mean, I would have thought the VIP tickets would be higher.
Well, yeah,
but they stayed the same.
And that's the thing is, like, VIP is supposed to be a limited thing. So, like, I wonder how many people is going to do exactly what you're thinking. Like, well, I can either pay $3,000 or $1,500, and $1,500 gets me the VIP treatment. So, are they going to overbook VIP now, or so now it's going to be like a what do they call it, kitten corral or whatever, and inside the VIP area, but then like general admittance is like so much space, people are like putting their feet up on chairs, like.
I can't imagine how pricing out the fans is a good business model.
Yeah. Yeah, no. It isn't.
I mean, long term, especially. By the way, this podcast is free. Like and subscribe.
Scalpers.
Yep, like and subscribe.
Scalpers. There'll be scalpers.
Mm-hmm. Scalpers, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I try my best to, like, be angry at the right people. And, I'm looking at some scalpers and I'm just like, maybe it's how they make their bread and butter. But at the same time, I'm like, why?
Such a scummy way.
Yeah, and again, like I said, if it's their bread and butter, if it's how they get the bread on the table, like, who am I supposed to, like, look at them, down upon them? When we got Ticketmaster pulling that bullshit,
They're I mean, it's everywhere, man. I mean, it is even just fucking that. I mean, look at video games.
And the reason why scalpers are able to do what they do is because they put in, like, the footwork where they stand out in front of the stadium and find the ones that didn't buy their tickets ahead of time or are trying to do this last minute sort of thing. And, of course, they get the nosebleeds. Or maybe they look out and they get the good scalper that got, like, the VIP seats and is just selling them because you can't go to the concert now for some reason or another, but
yeah,
it's weird. It's weird. Yeah. Ticketmaster, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah. And I mean, it'd be really fucking cool to go.
Yep.
But I'm going to manage to have a great time at home watching WrestleMania 41. Just not even close. I mean,
wait, so you didn't
get a ticket?
I don't get to go. Yep.
Well, that sucks.
But Courtney gets to go, so that's cool. I'll be able to get I bought her a ticket. But, yep.
All right.
You could hear him holding back tears.
Little bit, but I'm really happy she gets to go, and I think it would be really cool to have her call in and just kind of tell us how it went. I mean, I know you guys aren't exactly wrestling fans, but dude,
get the chair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, she gets to be. She actually gets a claim to fame. She gets to be one of the few people that has a ticket that was affordable.
So was
Everyone else, it's like they had to sell their car.
Well, what was the average price supposed to be?
Well, I mean, in the last few years, it went. I think it was like probably around the 300 range to maybe 500-600 for like the 2-day thing. It's obviously quadrupled because of Ticketmaster now, but that's what we were expecting. But
The chair
is what it is.
Huh.
Hopefully, it doesn't negatively affect the wrong people outside of just the fans.
Yeah, probably won't.
You mean new fans? Or people that want to go see WWE or something? Like,
Well, I mean, it's hurting the old fans probably a little more.
oh yeah, no, people on fixed incomes by now.
Yeah, well, man, they're bringing out all the stops. They're bringing back all like the legends and stuff. And all right, just an example, right? Stone Cold Steve Austin, one of the biggest names since I was a little kid. Guy hasn't wrestled since I was a little kid, but he's still one of the biggest fucking names. Dude has been saying he's only ever going to come back if it's in Nevada. Well, WrestleMania 41 this year is in Las Vegas. People are going to lose their fucking shit. Like, I mean, this guy was a childhood hero of mine. He's basically one of the reasons why I wanted to go. Even though he doesn't believe in CTE, but that's another thing.
Well, so
But
do you think they maybe are jumping up the prices because of that, or did they
I think
legit
it's-
were like,
I
hey,
think-
yeah, we're nosebleed seats now, only 10
Supply
of
and
them?
demand.
I don't think anyone was prepared for Ticketmaster to do what they did. Otherwise, the VIP packages would have been much higher.
Jeez, Louise, okay.
Supply and demand.
Yeah, so
Supplying these nuts.
I mean, otherwise, I mean, everyone would be buying tickets to go see Cody Rhodes or meet their people or get whatever cool shit they get
Mother.
for their bigger packages.
Mother? What?
Mother.
Mother!
That's our thing.
Rhea Ripley.
Oh,
You don't know Rhea Ripley?
Rhea
No.
Ripley.
She looks like Chris Motionless from Motionless in White. If Chris Motionless from Motionless in White was a buff, hot girl. She's goth.
It's actually kind of funny because he does the vocals for her theme song.
Yeah, they definitely are in on the joke.
Yeah, WrestleMania 40, they came out together.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking rad.
I'm totally lost in this conversation, but okay.
All right.
Muscle mommies. That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Muscle mommies.
Goth Muscle
Got it.
Mommy got
Goth
her
Muscle
favorite
Mommy, got it.
band to do her theme song.
That's
Which is
awesome.
pretty fucking rad.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And she looks like the vocalist, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, that makes sense now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Ow. Son of... Fuck. Bitch! Oh,
Doug hit himself on the mic stand.
damn.
I've been frustrated before, but damn.
That hurt like a...
I,
Ooh.
I get excited about hot goth girls too, but
Actually, yeah, no, good thing that happened, because I was getting a little excited there.
a little snap back to reality.
Yeah, little snap back to reality. Whoop, there goes gravity.
Whoa. Speaking of hot girls, I think Chuck
Oh.
here had something to say.
What are you talking about?
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
He doesn't know what I'm talking about.
You look lonely. Look at me. In the eyes.
No,
I wanted to do
stop
that.
it!
I wanted to play your video as soon as you started the intro. I thought it would have been so funny. Okay, so as I've mentioned before in previous episodes, you know, Instagram is a horrible place. And I was mentioning like Gen A humor about like the time where I was like, oh, I got to the comments too early, and like the very next comment, the guy was like, I'm gonna touch you. You know? And so the rest of the comments were jokes about how I was gonna get molested by that guy. But you know, this is not about the comments. Instead, this is about some of the content you see on Instagram, which I think I've mentioned. There's plenty of funny memes, but there's plenty of really bad stuff, like racist dog whistle, like like from Instagram accounts called like Save Europe and shit like that, where they've taken like a perfect meme format and then they ruin it by like making it obvious to people that know Nazi propaganda. So I think I may have mentioned that before.
Lots of lightning bolts and shit.
Yep.
Well, they take a movie clip, I forget the movie, and like Rammstein, and it's a pretty cool meme, but then you're like, oh, they're being racist.
Yeah, I'm sure Rammstein doesn't appreciate that. You guys should stop.
Yeah, people get the wrong message because they dressed up as Nazis for that one music video, and it was
yeah.
but that was because they were trying to dress as Nazis to like make a point about like nationalism in Germany, because it's like on the rise again.
Oh God.
I mean, it's one of those things. We're still worse.
Oh God, yeah.
American nationalism
Dude.
still is worse than like anyone else.
Oh, we got a guy running for vice president right now. White nationalist.
Yeah, pretty nasty.
No, we're doing it pretty blatant. At least in Europe, they're doing it on Instagram, I guess.
Oh, no.
At least
it's on Instagram for the Americans too, but it's the Save Europe was just an example. There is, I mean, you could say like one of the things that propelled Donald Trump in the first place was like dank memes that were just like dog whistled just enough. In fact, our boy Yang that we were into for the 2020 elections, he had turned over some Trump supporters, and they were putting the same racist dog whistles in their memes about him.
Yeah.
And he eventually had to be like, hey, I'm not with these guys.
Yeah.
And that's why like there used to be the Yang hat that was like pink and cool looking and all that, but like they steered away from that to like the traditional like math hat and all that.
Yeah.
And that was because there was like legitimate alt-right fucking weirdos.
Damn, dude. No shit.
Yeah. And that
wow.
And that's probably why he didn't get more traction in the Democrats, because like the Bernie bros and all that were right over, like, the progressives were right all over that, being like, yo, Nazis follow you, dude. What's up with that? And he's like, let's secure the bag, guys. I don't know what you're talking about. Because he doesn't know how to address anything.
I'm here to give you money. That's it, guys.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, he didn't really answer any questions or critiques, did he?
Yeah. Well, apparently, if you give people money, they're like, the Nazis weren't so bad.
Well,
there's proof. Actually, I guess that's Russia's not bad in this case,
Jesus
but
Christ.
If you know, you know.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, that's obviously, that's like the normal bad thing about Instagram. But the other one is when you're just seeing funny memes, and then you just run across like, all right, girls are gonna get mad if I just say OnlyFans girls, right? And be like, sorry, I don't like OnlyFans girls. That's not what I'm saying.
Is the term e-girl? I don't know if I'm missing.
Oh, actually,
e-girl is just like the new emo girl, by the way.
Really?
That's just an aesthetic.
Yeah, that's just something I've always heard, never really like understood.
I thought e-girl was
like the girl on Twitch, basically.
Okay.
Maybe they have like colored hair or whatever.
Oh, okay.
No, what I'm saying is like they're OnlyFans girls. There's a couple different versions of the grift where they'll do things to piss off dudes, because they're just gonna be like, they're just gonna look at their profile anyways. Like if they see a hot girl, they'll go on their profile, see the link, and be like, OF detected, opinion rejected.
What?
Yeah.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
What
it made you guys laugh, but like, like we don't literally do that to like people that have OnlyFans.
Shit, dude. If you have an OnlyFans, that's fucking righteous. If anything, like, get
Yeah.
that bag. Literally, get that bag. Like,
Yeah.
if what the fuck?
And then
you can't have an educated opinion because you show your boobs online is just kind of hilarious to me.
Oh no, they'll post stuff.
That's just Sarah, dog. Like,
yeah,
they'll just.
Well, and then for me too, it's just it's like, okay, so then what separates like the minor from that? Like
Right.
what the minor's opinion's more better than the OnlyFans person? What about the car dealer?
there we go.
You
meant,
know,
you
or
meant
what
minor, like someone who gets
Oh,
minerals.
I meant son of a bitch.
they gather minerals.
Yes.
Where are we going with this?
the ore miners, not miners.
No, the other one.
Miners.
Minors, not
Minors.
minors.
As I was saying,
Yeah.
We're looking for gold.
if you have an OnlyFans, that doesn't make your opinion any less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, what I'm mentioning is like people that are baiting them, which is like just fine. But then there's people that will bait them and like normal people.
Like this, like the one you just
No,
played.
no, I'm getting her.
Jeez.
So this will be like people that are like, my uncle essayed me, my dad essayed me. You know, they'll pretty much make
You
light
don't look
of
that
their.
Mexican.
They'll make their. They'll make light of their. Many people will disagree with that, by the way. But
No, I know. That's why I
No,
said you don't look that Mexican.
No, people will make light of like sexual assault, and these are like OnlyFans girls. So it's like there's an extra layer of it where they're like selling sex and also making jokes about sexual assault. Where, in a way they might be setting back feminism a little bit there. It's not my place, I get edgy jokes, so I don't judge, but I see a lot of people judging, and sometimes it will be a little too far. Where I'm like, yo, what the fuck? But that's another one of those horrible things. You're just on Instagram looking for a funny meme, maybe a little funny meme about monkeys or gnomes or something, and then you come across that. But by far,
My eyes.
yeah, by far the worst one I ever came across
Jeez.
was this chick who I will now play just in
Jeez.
entirety.
I'm gonna plug my ears for this.
real-
man.
the
Jeez.
real-
No, Doug, come on.
The reel that I
This is for-
came
this is for the
across.
fans.
Yeah, the reel that I came across, and I was just perplexed.
Can I give you some attention?
No.
You look lonely.
No.
Look at me
Go away.
in the eyes. Please.
No.
Excellent.
This is terrible.
You're such a good boy. Fuck. Keep looking.
Fuck you.
Doug's over here like, stop, I can only get so erect.
So that's actually not the one, because the one is literally like basically she's encouraging you to masturbate. And she's like, just keep going. You're almost done. You're almost done. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And I watched the whole thing because I'm like, where's the joke in this? And I'm just
Right.
like, what the fuck was that? So that
Jeez
is also an
Louise.
OnlyFans girl, but she's like, I don't know. She loves her job, I think.
Yeah.
Because the more I look at it, she's just, obviously praying. Oh, I forgot to mention the other thing. I'll get to them after. So she's obviously like going after lonely dudes and gooners and just trying to get them to beat off right then and there. Where
That
most,
praying, not pray. Okay. See, when you said praying, I thought you meant like she was like a Christian or
Oh.
something praying, and I was just like, wait, hold
May all-
up. What
may-
grift is she on now? What?
No, she
May
is.
all the lonely boys shoot alow today.
Yeah, she is.
Oh,
Yeah,
Heavenly Father,
she's the Saint Nutticus.
spread the word of Jesus Christ all over my back.
But so I found her again, as I told you guys off the pod, that I found her again, and I was like, oh, I gotta look into this. And she's crazy. She's got a fucking earring that's like a fucking vibrator, and like in the middle of some of the videos,
That's
she started
insane.
using it,
Mhm.
or pretended to at least, because I don't know how much of it is like real and how much it isn't. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna go on her OnlyFans and like investigate anymore. But I just saw that, I was like, this is fucking crazy.
Oh, come on. Don't you want to be a reporter?
I am a
Doug's gonna
journalist.
do it as soon as we leave.
$10 a month? I got 1 month in
Should
me.
I say the name? Okay. So, oh fuck! I should do that.
You know how many loads I can shoot in a month?
No. I
Man,
shouldn't.
if she's been on there for a while, I got plenty of content for 1
So
month.
the name is Let's Get Quintimate for any freaks that are interested.
Nice.
But
That's good.
yeah.
Okay, here's the bad thing. For some reason, that's like tickling something in the back of my brain, going like, "You've heard that before, man. You've run across this before."
No, it's just like I mean, I think a lot of guys would like to get talked to like that, so it's probably like
Dude.
part of the appeal.
I would laugh in her face.
Yeah, it's too much for me, but like I get the appeal, you know.
Yeah.
Now the other one I was gonna mention.
So what? I'm the only one that's like goes crazy like a fucking dog when I hear that. Like,
No, I'm just saying, like, you know, she's trying.
I mean,
too
I
hard.
mean, she's attractive. It's just, I don't know. It's just the way.
Yeah, I'm saying she's just trying.
Look me in the eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, that was just weird as fuck. Yeah.
So the last one I was gonna get to, actually, I think these ones are annoying and messed up. Are the OnlyFans girls that will post things akin to like the Jordan Peterson, where they'll be like, you know, guys are so lonely and like no one understands the trouble a guy goes through and blah blah blah. Like men are more lonely than ever and like they're so like they have so much to like much to bear.
They ain't
and stuff.
getting bitches because they
So-
ain't touching grass. That's what's up.
All those lonely guys they're talking about, they're also the ones that are like, oh, bitch, make me a sandwich.
Yep.
Make me-
No,
it's so
not
nice.
so.
Once
so
again,
the
it's-
same guys who are seeing the first, girl A I talked about, where they're just saying something and they have an OnlyFans
Yeah.
opinion rejected. Some of those people might fall for this chick and be like, "It is actually really hard for men, you know," and blah blah blah. We don't have anyone to talk to, so they like play this kind of almost like pseudo therapist grift. But then I actually respect the people that see through it. Where they're like, "Fuck you, I'm not going to your OnlyFans." Nice try. I'm not falling for this.
But
Like,
then,
high
but then
five,
the
buddy,
next,
but
then
no.
but then like 2 quotes down, they started doing triple parentheses
I should
around
have.
shit.
Yeah, I should have. I should have found an example of that one. But I will say we do have a friend, a mutual friend of all of us, who I usually see following these girls, Aaron. Where it's like, yeah, you're literally falling for like legitimate like fucking like
like
sad
MGTOW
bait,
stuff.
I'll call it. Yeah, like sad bait, fucking, you know. But at least, you know, no, not even at least, because like, there's like the do you know about Peach? No, is her name Peach? Think about the wannabe Andrew Tate that's a redhead chick.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, no, I know.
Pearl.
That's
There we
her
go.
name is Pearl.
Pearl, yeah.
Ugh.
Okay, who is this?
So she is a girl that kind of does the thing where like they'll be like, oh, women are stupid and ugly when they're older, but they're
Yeah.
hot, and you're like,
Basically,
you're
she's
26, you better, like, you're losing your market value. You better settle for whatever guy you could now, kind of shit. Like,
She's the self-affirming anti-feminist. Like, you know, she's
and it's really sad because she's like, I think older than 26 and doesn't have a man. So it's like, you really don't think much of yourself.
here's the thing, though.
That or is she different?
Well, okay.
No, she different.
Now-
She admits to being.
Now,
really?
here's
Okay.
the thing, though. I have seen her, and unfortunately, would.
Well, I get that for
You
you.
could maybe you can save her.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I bet you the right cock would fucking make her be like, actually, I do like socialism now.
Shit, are you kidding? Me and her would go down to like Pizza Ranch, and then I'd be like, "You want to fuck?" And then tomorrow she'd be lib.
And she's like, I am actually gonna start door knocking.
You know what? I am into feminism.
Tim Walls actually is kind of cool. I like how in this.
I love how feminism in this case is a sexually transmitted disease.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I was like, I love how in this moment we're being both like woke, but also non-woke and like chauvinistic right now. Where they're like, "Ha, stupid woman, I'd fuck her into being a better person."
Well, yeah, that's what I was just thinking too. I was just like, "Oh God, that was nasty."
Stupid
I feel
woman with
kind
her
of bad.
Stupid opinions. My penis will show her.
Ah! Oh shit! Ah, damn it!
But the truth is, she's just a grifter. She probably doesn't.
She
actually mean it.
totally is a grifter, man.
She
Like,
probably doesn't mean what she says, just like Tim.
well,
Pool.
and here's the thing, like I said, would She's cute as fuck, but she's also like generic redhead. I think she is.
There's a lot of hot red. Go fuck you. There's a lot of hot redheads out there, and a lot of like non-traditionally not conventionally attractive people that I think are attractive. Pearl is just kind of busted.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, she's a little lanky, but
It ain't really the lanky. I think I know what you see in her.
All right.
I know what you see.
Okay, yeah, we need a third party.
I don't know.
Her name's Pearl Davis, so go ahead.
Pearl Davis.
Yeah.
Watch, I'm gonna look her up now. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, no.
Like, ooh. It's not like she's like.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah,
I just think
exactly
she
what I was
She's a
thinking of.
perfectly bangable Midwest girl.
Exactly. Exactly.
I think she's a little busted. And I'm not saying I'm like a super hot guy. I'm just saying.
No,
my
hey,
attraction to her.
We have someone that is well, I don't even know where she's from, but Midwest hot.
Oof.
More fitting than our southern hot girl.
Yeah.
Gypsy Rose.
Gypsy Rose would kill in the Midwest, though. You know that.
Oh my god.
She would kill.
Yeah. Kill.
Yeah.
Her.
Is she-
her
And,
mom
and guys would
again.
kill for her. Yeah. Gypsy,
Watch,
when
she's
will it
gonna be
over
like-
for her.
Oh, come on. I want to know how tall this girl is.
Dude, she's like
Oh,
she's like 6'8". No, I'm kidding.
I mean, if she is, hello.
I don't know. She's. It's not. I don't even have an issue with her body. It's literally her face. I think is busted. Busted.
She does kind of look like someone sculpted her face. It's just a little too like. It's like someone was really working with their thumbs that day.
You know, it's actually like an AI video prompt that I keep seeing.
Really?
Where people will have like their real face, and then thumbs will come up and like squish their fucking head, and it'll like turn into like putty or something like that.
Oh, that's great.
So you saying that made me think of that right away. Like, oh, that'd be nice.
Well, I hope she figures it out and finds value in herself.
Her getting owned, her getting owned on the internet, pretty. It's good. It's good. I mean, she's living off it.
Oh, speaking of getting known on the internet, have you guys seen the recent Ben Shapiro gangbang?
You know we did. It was in the group chat.
Yeah. Did you guys watch the full thing at all?
I
No.
listened to it twice.
The full thing twice? Wasn't it
was at
3
work.
hours?
Well, I mean, the clip that was sent was like 20 minutes.
I
okay.
just love how they called him on his bluff.
Yep.
You obviously know the best, one of the best moments of him getting trashed was when it was the trans dude. But it's just, I love when people call him on like, hey, you just gish gallop. You don't actually have like points. You're just trying to make as many bullshit points as you can, and not let us have a counterpoint. So like, shut up.
Yep.
So I love like people are onto him now, because back 10 years ago, people thought that was amazing, including myself, where he's like, oh, he's so smart, he's destroying people with facts and logic, and no, it took some smart fucking, well, more than one smart person to be like, no, he's just saying a bunch of dumb shit and not giving anyone time to argue with him.
Because bullshit.
This trans king fucking used his own style against him.
Yep. And that's
Holy
the
shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, shit is easy to spew out. You can spew out all the shit you want. Having the truth out there is the hardest thing to have.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I could state 8 wrong facts and then 1 truth, and ain't nobody gonna know the difference. You know what I mean? Like, it's.
And the bigger problem is also these conservative people obviously will use like, not necessarily skewed statistics, but like they'll use statistics to kind of form their own bias, like, or to confirm their own bias, when it's like, well, you're not considering the nuance to it. So obviously, like the I think it's the 1350 or the 5013, whatever. The whole, despite being 13% of the population, black people commit 50% of all like violent crime. And it's like, wow, that sounds horrible. until you think about it. Like, oh yeah, it's because police are convicting them 50% more than everyone else, basically.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
So
by the way, that number is crazy. Just because I believe it's black people account for like 13%.
I just said that. Yeah, 13.
Oh,
despite
you
being
did say
13%.
Okay, my
yeah,
bad, my bad.
that was the first part.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's So they get convicted for 50% of violent crime, despite being 13%. And that just shows like that's one of those.
And nobody's willing to like admit that. Yeah. That's the thing that fucking trips me out the most is with these fucking conservatives is that they can't just look at it and go, "Oh yeah." Oh yeah, no. Instead, they gotta do the mental gymnastics of, well, you weren't there when they did it, were you? You weren't in their mindset, were you?
Yeah.
They fucking assholes.
Now let's get the talking points straight
fucking
here.
God.
The conservatives are saying, that oh no, the police are convicting everybody equally, and these people just happen to be doing more crime. When we're saying, hey. No, they're convicted. They go easy on so many other people for different crimes, and they're going after black people, that much more. Because I think if someone misheard Doug, he'd be like, "Hold on a second, did Doug just argue for that?"
True.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean,
I've been fighting way too many conservatives lately. It's really gotten my brain rotted.
He's having a pretty good time doing it.
That is actually, yeah.
He seems to be.
There's so much political stuff we haven't addressed, and I don't even know if we need to address.
I can't wait for it all to be over. I really can't.
Yeah. So instead, we'll talk about Doug entering his toxic Facebook arc. So no one knows. So
that laugh didn't help your case, but
so our community, our not necessarily county, but like pretty much for the town we live in, it has actually I think 2 groups.
Yeah, now it is 2 groups.
So the first one is like is run by like weirdo conservative guys that like will think you're leftist or whatever.
They basically they're the Elon Musk. They believe in free speech until you start criticizing them or actually trying to be like, hey, can you give me your facts? Because here's my facts. Because that's why I got banned from that fucking page. Is because I was actually trying to get him to be like, yo, dude, get me some fucking facts here, because all you do is start spewing like 8 points of fucking falsehoods.
You're just talking your feelings.
Yeah, and by the way, if you're a new listener, we live in a small town in rural Minnesota, so...
Actually, I think we even talked about this the last time, where I was like, I am so glad they had at least fucking the New York Times as one of their sources.
Yeah. So... Yeah. Since James is a politician and all that, you guys who probably already know where our town is, but we're not going to say. Yeah. Even though you guys already know. But, so we have this new group that I think James made with some guy. James made that group with some guy, right?
I didn't know he made it.
I think so.
Okay. Pretty sure he did because he got kicked out of that other group.
Oh, okay.
I think that was the backstory for it. Otherwise, we got that other guy who fucking makes videos every, like, few days. A lot of people are asking questions about this. I'm like, one person did. I bet you. Bet you one person asked a question about this. But, yeah, that's the Zach guy.
Oh, yeah. He's a pretty chill guy, it seems.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with him, but when I see the videos, I'm going to be like, a lot of people are asking these questions. Well, it was probably one guy. It was
probably one wanker, and then everybody started piling on because...
No, I think he literally will be like, addressing a video saying a bunch of people did this, but it's like one guy. And so,
like basically doing the we when it's really I'm talking about you sort of thing.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
Okay, I get you. Sorry.
I think there's gosh, we all know plenty of people who would do like, yeah, everyone's saying this, and it's like you saw one person tell them that, and then they turn around, and be like, yeah, everyone's saying this. So yeah, that guy and James at least are the people I know who made the new group. Mm-hmm. And so the funny thing is that Doug, who is otherwise pretty chill and I think he tries to be wholesome and all that, is going down his villain aura. Or his villain aura.
Am I being
more of an anti-hero?
Yeah, it's more I'm not letting them talk their bullshit.
Yeah,
villain.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it the villain era because no, you know, like it's not like you're getting too personal with these guys.
This is his,
That's
is his Magneto.
I'm not getting personal at all. I'm literally going like,
It's
show
just-
me your fucking facts, and then bringing out a fucking
I don't
fact.
know. You are calling them stupid, like, openly.
Yeah,
Am
nothing
I?
wrong, nothing
Little
wrong with
bit.
that. What I'm saying,
But it's okay. They are being stupid.
Yeah, it's just arguing on Facebook is toxic. That's what I'm saying
It
is the
is.
villain
It is. And honestly, I'm sitting here just
Even if
going
it's-
like, I really need to just stop because in the end, I'm arguing on the
Well,
fucking internet.
You're arguing because you care because the issues in this small town are ridiculous.
Yeah.
They're gonna shut down the fucking middle school.
Yes.
Because these people are, I'll pay taxes.
Yes.
You-
Insane, and also school budgets all over the country are being cut.
Well,
It has nothing to do with the fucking parking lot that they fucking paved last
that they
year
built
whatever.
or the roundabouts that they put in.
Yeah.
Or
By the way, none of these fucking people know how to use a roundabout. So building,
Yeah.
making
three of
Or
them was a terrible idea
or-
because nobody knows how to use them.
No. First of all,
Ugh.
roundabouts are like the futuristic. What do you call it?
Oh no, it
Alternative
is.
to
Yeah.
a street light, because these people run fucking red lights all the time.
Street
right.
light stop signs, like legit.
That's
But-
why roundabouts are made, and that's why they're pissed, because they're like, I can't just run this because I'll crash into this hill.
Into this hill, yeah.
I literally saw a chick kind of say that, where she was like, "Oh, that thing looks dangerous. It looks like it's designed to launch cars." I'm like, "No, it's designed for you to drive around it."
Yep. Yep.
Which I did not tell her. But Doug, on the other hand, is telling people who are saying stupid things. And that's the funny thing. If you guys are a regular Facebooker, you know, or people that, you know, get involved in groups where, say, I think I mentioned this in podcasts in the past, where I'm in meme groups for games that like Fallout or, you know, even Warhammer, which I was just getting into. And there'll always be it will always have like toxic memes and toxic opinions and stuff like that. So you can't help but get into arguments sometimes. And that's one thing I've really tried to pull back from personally.
Yeah.
So seeing Doug go down this route lately, because like, well, for one, Doug has to defend like not just his viewpoint, but there's people openly attacking this group's the whole idea of like, you know, progress in a way.
Yeah.
So seeing Doug do that, I get, but also I'm just sitting there going,
Well, and
I already know how
what I love
toxic
the
it
most
is.
about what's happened today so far is I have baited this guy so much that he put up a post and then he's just getting grilled in the comments. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
he's like literally just like as soon as he posted something, everybody's on there like, "You're a fucking idiot." Literally, that's what's going down the entire comment list, and then he's just trying to come back going, "No, I used to live here longer than you did." Go shove it. Like,
The best argument is, I've been alive longer than you.
go have a heart attack.
Yeah, the
These
guy,
kids playing their video games.
Right?
despite the guy being like, "Oh, I hate leftists, liberals, whatever," he's doing the most hipster thing of being like, "I lived in this town longer than you."
I remember when hamburgers were 30 cents.
Yeah, the guy. But I love someone put it perfectly. They're like, "So you're saying if you don't like it here, move and shut up, but you moved away from here and you won't shut up?" I was like, "Fuck, that is the perfect way to put it." Anyways, I have to interrupt this topic for a message from James. So he said, "So, if parents of a special needs girl is in a wheelchair out in their pickle costume, is that kosher or is that kind of fucked?" Now, this isn't James's fault. I think that's a genuine question. Well,
I just don't know how to answer it.
well, it's one of those things where, like, yo, I don't think you really thought about that. Maybe, but if they did, and that's like their way of making a joke, hey, you guys, it's your kid, I guess. But holy crap, dude. So, yeah.
Oof.
Vote for James. 1-8.
Jeez.
And if you live in our area, vote yes for the school.
Oh,
Please.
yes. Okay, vote for yes for the school.
I don't even have children, and I'm like, please.
Right?
Make sure these kids are educated.
I mean, and here's the thing: middle schools, I think, are a progression sort of thing.
Oh, totally.
I think those are a brand new thing because they went from having everybody in one classroom to go into two separate things, and I think middle school was created because we realized there's a transition period between being finger painting and trying to color in between the lines and trying to understand world topics to the point where you have to go get a job and deal with that shit.
Yeah, well, you're also putting children with high schoolers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we
You
did
think
address
bullying
this, I
is
think.
bad now?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You think bullying's the bad part? I'm worried about the fucking dating.
Oh, God.
Oof.
Cause
Yeah.
Because seniors already were dating freshmen. If you put fucking middle schoolers at the school, you know, the seniors that are fucking too much of losers to date their own grade
My God.
are gonna fucking date
Them fucking super
God.
omega seniors.
Which, by the way, that was already a thing before middle school, or without with or
shit.
without middle school. You know, that was already a thing in our era. That was already a thing currently going on right now. Those weirdos exist no matter what. What I'm saying is, don't make it easier for them.
Right.
You know.
Ugh.
But I think another thing that should be addressed about the whole school thing is a lot of people's brains are broken over the concept of like taxes, which is one thing that fucking annoys me. And yes, if you were from our community and you saw that post about like, hey, fuck you if you're mad about taxes, talk to your employer about them stealing your wages, you know, profiting off your labor. Yeah, that was me. Fuck you. But you know, it's one of those things where people cry about taxes all the time. Yeah. And it's like, guess what? Guys, shut the fuck up. They're going to take that money no matter, you can't do anything about it.
It's also there for a reason.
No president is going to save you from it because, like, you're not a big business.
Exactly.
Or a small business. Only businessmen get tax cuts. They're the only people that find loopholes around it. The whole system is designed to give those people loopholes. You, the whatever minuscule earner, and of course there are bigger earners out here. Of course there are truckers, farmers. Those guys could get some tax cuts. That's why they do like Trump. Even though they should be liking the DFL that actually fucking legislates for them. But anyways.
Seriously, man.
You know, the annoying thing is that, like, yes, we do need taxes, especially out here where you actually see the taxes in, like, decent use as we could drive
During
to
winter.
work during the winter. The roads are constantly maintained.
Yep, and not just local roads either. Like, I can drive from here to the next biggest city, or basically right across the border to Grand Forks. You know, like
state roads, county roads. There's all sorts of different things for that. Versus, like, California is a good example of, be like, why do you guys have this exit closed? You guys aren't doing anything.
Yep.
You know.
Or worse yet, like, our freeways are just, like, super clogged and the roads don't even get improved, but our taxes keep going up.
But you see that shit, you see that shit fucking closed and there's no one there. Mm-hmm. It's like, where's the work you're doing?
Yep.
But then again, California, there's a lot of, like, progressive things California does with the taxes. But there's also, again, even worse than the people that I was mentioning that, like, want the tax cuts. There's, you know, the most corpo rat piece of shit fucking people in California that benefit from things like the people who are supposed to get, like, either, like, some kind of, like, payment thing for housing homeless people in their hotels and stuff like that.
Yep.
People were claiming they were, they found a loophole basically where they were like, yeah, we are housing homeless people here. So they get the money and then they just rented out the room anyways, basically.
Yep.
So shit like that, you know, California's still bad. So before anyone cries about that, because I you know, I'm on the internet where I can't be like the guy in California being like Minnesota's better, and in Minnesota being like no, California is better, which is one of my favorite things to do.
What, doing which one's better, Minnesota or California?
Well, if Minnesotans start talking shit about California, I have to start going off on why California's better. But then as soon as I'm, you know, talking to my Californian friends and they're like, I would never move away from here for anything, I'm like, I can afford to live.
Yep.
Our roads are fucking maintained here. There's water here.
I don't have
right?
You don't have to work 80 hours a fucking week.
Yeah. Midwest women are hot. I mean, California women are also hot.
Yeah, California women are hot, but
it's really...
There is just a lot more of them in California.
Well, there's also like absolute smoke shows in California.
I'm trying to make the Midwest. I mean, I'm trying to make the Midwest funny. No.
And this is someone who's gonna, marry a Midwest woman. There's a reason fucking Hollywood's out there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, yeah, the whole idea where people will always complain about taxes, especially when it's like the thing that pisses me off the most. It's like fucking usually less than like a quarter of your check or your earnings. Mm-hmm. It's not very much in the grand scheme of things, but they see a couple $100 and like, my whole life would be turned around if I didn't have these couple $100 taken away from me. And it's like, no, your whole life would be turned around if you had like 20 to 30% more of like the actual fucking profit that you make for a company. Mm-hmm.
They're also out here if you didn't go to the bar every goddamn night.
Yeah.
Oh, that $200. Yeah, well, how about your fucking $300 tab?
Or if you stop spending money at the fucking gas station you work at, you fucking fat loser. I'm talking to myself.
Hey man, I didn't do much better working at the grocery store.
Well, it's part of it, I've just been so bad about making my lunches. Yeah. Especially like I wake up in the morning and I'll be like, I don't have time. But
and just go in,
yeah. And then there's also so much food over there. Mm-hmm. But they also give you a lot of like little benefits, like free coffee and free soda all day.
Oh yeah, no, that free coffee and soda is bomb.
And you're like, oh yeah, this almost makes fucking not getting paid worth of shit worth it. Dude, I forgot to tell you guys, this is actually a pretty good work story. So I've been taking out the trash a lot. I've been trying to do like everything I can to be like the most useful person. Just so that no one talks shit about me. I'll be honest. I just want people not to like hate me.
Yep.
So I'm just working as much as I can, trying to be as helpful as I can. And so I'm taking out the outside trash, and I go to the very first trash can when I get out there. I have this like bin that's designed to throw the trash bags in there, and I start lifting the bag, and I'm like, this bag's gonna rip. Fuck. So I get another bag out, and I get ready because I'm going to just start throwing trash into the second bag.
Yep.
And then eventually I'll throw the other bag in a different bag. But when I find a big antifreeze bottle full of liquid. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And so I throw that in the bag, and I find like another and another and another. And soon the second bag I had is too heavy, and I'm like, this bag's going to rip. So I'm like, what the fuck? And then then like the smell hits me, and I'm like, oh my god! And the realization comes to me, where I'm like, these are bottles full of piss.
Oh!
There was like 12 of them, 12 antifreeze, big fucking like over a gallon full of piss.
Nice.
Some trucker threw it all in the fucking trash can.
Yep.
And so I'm sitting there like, fuck. And it's been leaking in that trash can. And I got some, and I already had some in the fucking bin. It's been leaking in the bin.
What a fucking bastard.
Yep.
Yeah. That's nasty, man.
And I was sitting there like, dude, it's probably, like, there's so many truckers that come through the same area all the time. And I'm like, I'm gonna
look every one of you motherfuckers in the eye.
There's one guy I have a theory on who it could be, because he kind of got fucked over by, it was his boss. It wasn't my fault, but he couldn't fill his fucking truck for like an hour because like they weren't paying their credit to the gas station basically. Just have a credit system or something. But anyways, so I ended up double bagging the heavy bag that I was doing, and that's bag number 1, which I have like the couple bags made from that one trash can, and so I push it over. I'm fucking gagging. I'm dry heaving. And I fucking throw the trash in there, and I'm like, I'm like I'm gonna throw up. And then like I don't. Miraculously nothing comes up, but my stomach hurts, and I'm like, I don't get fucking paid enough for this. And I look up, and I look at the building where like basically I look at the gas station from the side where the dumpster's at, and I see someone's on break in the lounge chair just staring at me. And I was like, fuck, they saw that whole thing, like me not trying to like throw up and all that. I ended up telling like management too, like, hey, I'm gonna be a while. this bin that we use every day is full of piss now, and I have to clean it. So, and they don't have a hose there, by the way. So it couldn't have been. It was a lot more fucking difficult than it needed to be. Like, I filled up a couple mop buckets full of water.
Say, did you take
Oh,
it through
that's
the
true.
fucking car wash?
I guess it's hard to have an
no
outside
car wash
spigot
there.
here.
Couldn't even do that.
Isn't there a car wash like behind Petra?
I thought you had.
It's out of business. It's the guy's fucking. It's that guy's car storage now.
Okay.
What?
That's stupid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the reason why, too, now we're getting into real small town gossip. So, they're right outside of city limits, so they're not connected to, like, the water irrigation line.
So wait, you're the one that's in downtown, like right across from the.
No, the one I work at?
Yeah.
The one I work at that's right outside of town is right outside, like, the city limits, so they're not connected to the same, like, water thing. So we have to have, like, our own waste system in a way. And that guy for the car wash didn't do what he was supposed to do, so the city shut him down. They're like, nope.
Oh.
And so the gas station does have one, but it sucks too. So apparently every few weeks, the fucking water could back up and start coming back up through like the toilets and sinks and stuff. So I learned that. So
It's gonna be a brown day in hell before I work there.
well, people get to it way before that point. But if people weren't paying attention,
Yeah.
then it would come up through the fucking sinks and stuff. But no, they like know right away when it's starting, like before it even gets through the drains.
Okay.
But no, they so yeah, I ended up cleaning it. Everyone felt bad for me, which I was like, cool, give me a raise. Anyway,
Right.
And you know, I go and finally do the rest of the trash cans, because that was trash can number fucking 1. And I was just like, dude, what the fuck, crazy. And we've lived in cars, and I've never been like, I'm gonna collect my piss in this thing. Like, I get peeing in one bottle or something because you're a trucker on the road.
Yeah.
And then I would probably dump it somewhere, not throw it in the trash can.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably be like, all right, here's like a little ditch over here, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like
But that's. I mean, also. I mean, I get you're on the road a long time, but that's a lot of piss.
Mm-hmm.
dude, 12 bottles.
That's a lot of piss.
Dude, I would have one bottle. I would have one piss.
Yeah,
bottle.
just have one piss jug, reuse it, because if you're gonna, I mean, it's just more plastics and waste, man. You know, like
yeah, the plastics and waste, but that's a lot of piss.
yeah.
No, I was like, this guy's sick. Oh, so the other trash stuff that was in there was like a grocery bag full of cigarettes and ash
Nice.
and a dead bird.
Nice.
There's just a dead bird in the trash, and I was like, he must have pulled it out of his grill or something. But still, I was like, what the fuck, man?
It was an incredibly specific. Like he's a witch. He's just making some sort of craft to curse somebody.
That might
Dead
be why he
things
needs so
and
much
piss.
piss. Yeah. But yeah.
So what you're saying is that
you never know when you're gonna need it.
what you're saying is you stopped a witch from taking over this town.
Well, yeah, maybe.
that or he found evidence of a trucker, just like, you know what, fuck magic.
Yeah. I tried to. Have you? You guys probably haven't seen the meme where it was like, "Do not try to astral project to fight Allah. He is way too powerful." It was like a Tumblr post about some fucking, spiritual whoever the fuck being like, "Oh, I was astral projecting and I tried to like fight Allah, but his aura was too powerful and I was spiritually damaged or I've been spiritually damaged ever since. I'm afraid that next time I astral project, I'm gonna have to face him again."
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like, well, I mean, Allah is God. What the fuck? Are you dumb? Like, if you believe that stuff, why are you going to like?
Why are you trying to see him for the first? Yeah.
Yeah, you think you're the fucking Elden Lord or something? Like, what are you doing? Like, you're not Goku, bro. Like,
You gotta humble yourself, man.
yeah, and that's yeah,
And you also gotta start off with lesser gods.
yeah. Go find like.
I mean, Kratos didn't even start with like Zeus. He had to start with some shittier gods.
Yeah, he had to go fight his way through demons and stuff before he got to Zeus.
Yeah. And then, I mean, Ares is pretty hardcore, but
Yeah, but
No,
he
he
still
built
had
his
to
way
go
up.
through an entire game to get to
Yeah, I was
Ares.
like, yeah, he did fight like all Ares goons first, not gooners, by the way. People who remember.
Med Goon.
Look me in the eyes.
Yeah. Look me in the eyes, Kratos. Ares,
So bad.
take my goon and release me. Oh, if you guys don't know what gooning is, that's basically masturbating profusely. I think we talked about it in the past when we were talking about not Joey King. What's her name? Gypsy Rose. We were talking about Gypsy Rose's first lover, the guy who's still in jail, who murdered her mom. The guy was gooning in a McDonald's for 9 hours.
Oh, that's right.
Look me in the eyes. If you kill my mom, I'll suck your dick.
God.
Have you seen the clip? It was like the day after the murder, and she's like, "He's gonna eat this cupcake, and then he's gonna eat me." And it's like,
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you gotta watch a documentary about the whole thing. Because there's a lot of stuff, like there's a lot of cringe. There's so much cringe involved.
And once again, I don't think there's anyone in this room that doesn't like feel for her in a way. But at the same time, it is like she did have her mom killed.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, like the whole thing it's a mess.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, it's a sad situation all around because she is definitely a victim of her mother, and right in return, her mother's a victim of her. You know? So it's one of those things.
So I feel comfortable making jokes.
Yeah, there's no
You
no
can
moral
kill your
high
mom,
ground.
but you can't take a joke.
Yeah, there's no moral high ground in that situation because like everyone's bad in that.
No.
Yep.
That's Warhammer 40K for you right there.
Oh God, here comes the Warhammer section.
Yeah, that's Warhammer 40K for you right there. You know, there's no one.
There are no good sides. There are no good people.
So,
Everybody's just their own form of chaos.
Yep.
Did somebody say chaos, you heretic?
Yeah. So
All right.
to wrap things up, Nicholas, whatever his name is, I forgot, something with an L. Definitely a Slaneshi cultist. 'Cause he's a
Nicholas L?
gooner. No, Nicholas. His name starts with an L. The guy who murdered Gypsy Rose's mom.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and also that gooning chick is definitely a Slaneshi cultist. Quinfinite.
I thought it was.
Oh,
I thought it was Quinfluenza.
Thank you for giving us, Quinfluenza.
which by the way, the names are pretty great.
Yeah.
I gotta give you that. That's
Yeah.
pretty
No.
hilarious.
No. Are you kidding? She did a really good job with the names.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you for the content. We're not beating off to it. Instead, we're just
We're
in awe of it.
admirers.
And we
Yeah.
hope you enjoy the money that Doug's gonna give you today.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm too broke for that. So
I did just get 2 paychecks. I'm gonna be masturbating a lot.
Doug's just like wispy beard, fucking gray hair.
So we just defined goon for you
Yeah,
while sitting next to one.
Well, is it next? Precisely.
He's leaving his Facebook villain arc and he's entering his gooner arc.
His Gunnar.
Like, I'll look you in your eyes.
Just in time for like November to come up too.
Yeah.
But no one celebrates that in this room, right?
What?
No nut November.
Oh,
Nah.
Are you kidding me? I gotta have some sort of happiness, man.
Oh,
It's getting cold here now.
I think I practiced the no shave November
Yeah.
once, but nah.
I was like, no nut November? You mean every month for me, basically? Because I don't ever fucking have like a sex drive.
And no shave November. Why? What's the point? It's just gonna look exactly like I do right now.
Well, yeah, that's why I do no shave November.
I do shave, just get this little nick.
Actually,
Yeah.
I kind of want to go get. I want to get a shave in the middle of November just to spite it.
Yeah.
Here,
Mustache march.
I'll take it back. I do have to shave.
Well, you know,
Just it's more of a little cleanup thing, so I look a little less gross.
I thought isn't November like a testicular cancer awareness month or something like that too? I thought that's why no,
No shave
shave
your nuts
November
November.
was. Huh?
No shave your nuts November.
Well, no, legit. I think that's what it was. I think not necessarily don't shave your nuts November, but I think it was don't shave in commemoration of prostate cancer. That's what it was.
Which is crazy because not nutting apparently helps or doesn't help. It like increases your chances of prostate cancer.
So it should be Nut November.
Yeah.
Go Nut November.
Well, it's okay though because December is called Destroy Dick December.
What?
Okay. That was in September that it was prostate awareness.
Oh.
Wait, no, it says November right here. What the fuck?
All right, Doug's getting conflicting.
You can't come 2 months out of the year now.
Yeah, now I can't come to.
No.
Fucking A.
So after No Nut November is Destroy Dick December, which is the opposite of No Nut November, where you're supposedly supposed to nut the amount of times for the number of days. So if it was like December 7th, you're supposed to come 7
the first
times.
day
They
of
talked
Christmas.
about that on fucking Letterkenny, and they broke down the math, which is pretty fucking hilarious.
Yeah, imagine trying to nut 31 times on the 31st of December.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Oh, that would be.
Little guy would be so sore.
He would be, but man, it'd be a fun day.
What?
31
Doug,
days.
you really do.
Wait, no, sorry. I'm thinking intervals here because that would be terrible, actually. Because you
nutting
do
31 times in one day.
Once on one day, then twice in 2 days. But yeah, because by day 31, you'd have already nutted 30 times the day before. So now you got to nut 31 more times that day.
Yeah, but you also have holidays in December. So if you're trying to stay accurate, you're either not seeing family or you're really questionable.
I mean, you could get your nut off in the morning and afternoon. Oh, well, 25, 24.
Hey, man, you signed up.
23.
This is a month.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's a lot of time.
I would like to see Letterkenny's math on, if you could fire off again in another like 30 minutes or something. Some people it takes longer than that too. I'm being very liberal with 30 minutes.
The more you go, the longer it's going to take.
And then does the nut have to produce, or is it just kind of like did you orgasm? The question is what's the definition of nut?
I've never come 31 times in a row, so
I think most I've done has been 7. Not in a row, but in a day. 7.
Oh, okay. It was like, holy fuck.
God.
Also, like another thing they mentioned, Letterkenny is like you got to be drinking lots of liquids.
Yep.
You got to be eating too.
Yep.
Yeah. You need
like you got to pace yourself through this thing too, while also like you got to.
I don't know. By the way, 7 in one day is crazy too.
That is a lot.
We didn't say that, but yeah, that's crazy.
It was a fun day.
I remember when one of my exes was gone for the week, and I was living at her place, and I cranked it, I think, like 5 times in one day. And I was 18,
Nice.
Yeah. And that I thought that was too far.
That's funny. 5 times is too far? That's funny.
Yeah, 5 times. I think it's a lot. For one day, Also, like, her mom was still home.
I don't think I've ever really... I smell you in there.
Good
the
thing
other
I'm not
room,
very
she's on
audible.
her Instagram just like, that's right.
This episode should be called Nana, don't listen to this one.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to tell her not to.
Nana, don't listen to this one. Dude, this is almost like, hey, this has got to be on Patreon, dude.
This episode has been pretty up and down.
Yeah, normally don't get me wrong, I know we've said some pretty gnarly stuff on here, but we usually keep it pretty tame.
Yeah, I feel so.
Yeah.
But
this day we were like, all right, we're gonna take out the chaps, we're gonna get out them whispering girls and fuck it.
Yep, we're gonna
and
talk. We're gonna talk ASMR sex.
Yeah, our favorite Quinn.
Yep.
Anyways,
and if you want to see what Doug can do,
You're about to get married. This is the last time we can do this.
I'm gonna
No!
listen to this right
No!
before my wedding.
Put that away.
It's
I'm
gonna.
about to look at the same pair of eyes.
While
for
Jay
the
is
rest of your
walking
life.
down the aisle, this is what you hear.
Oh
Put your
no!
seatbelts on. Look at me
No!
while I drive. Come on, look at me while I drive you crazy.
No!
You can do it. Stay with me now, please. Come on, it's the only thing helping me focus on the road.
That's
Whoever invented
terrible.
edging just...
Yeah, that's just whatever.
Jeez
Oh, here's
Louise.
the one where she's got
Make your
the.
thingy twitch, bitch. Look at me in the eyes. Let's go. Staring contest.
she got
Yes,
the
it's
she got
true.
the vibrator on her.
Whoa. Good boy. Yes, this guy's got 2 working
Oh,
eyeballs
that's
over
funny,
here, and
though.
I'm...
That's actually really funny. I like
You can fucking do it.
She got a vibrator on her earring, dude.
Keep those lips spread wide open for me. Come on.
Yeah, she was getting ready. She was taking it off right when I closed the video. Dude, imagine like that's your girlfriend.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
You would be coming 7 times a day.
No,
Like,
yeah.
That chick would not leave you alone.
Let's see if
But
we can
still,
hit
man.
31.
Yeah. Come on, bro. It's the 13th. You know what that means.
I can't move. My hammies hurt.
Water.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it.
Oh.
Anyways, this has been Hanging with the Hooligans.
Yep.
Make sure you like and subscribe. Were you trying to say something, Chuck?
I'll have some updates soon for my
Ooh.
writing stuff.
Nice.
Some updates. I like that.
I haven't finished the latest thing I was working on yet, but I gotta finish something though, because I was like, okay, I put out a book last year, and then haven't put anything out this year, and I'm like, okay, I gotta do that before the year ends. So I'll hopefully have a new book out.
Okay.
Even though technically I did finish Shattered Legacy on Kindle Vella, but I had to publish it as a book, and I don't know if I'm gonna do that before the other one. So yeah,
Chuck has a lot of projects he's working on right now.
a lot of stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. God, we might just save that for a different episode or something. All right, and Doug. Oh.
Well, no, I ain't really got much going on other than I'm working and chilling and being awesome, you know. We're trying to be awesome.
Quinfinite, please message Doug.
No, please, no. Stay away, please.
Doug loves you.
Please do.
No, stay away, please.
She doesn't listen to this fucking podcast.
Oh, that'd be funny if she did, though.
There's
She
like one comment.
I'll tag her
Yeah, our
in
one
a clip.
comment. Yeah. All right.
All right, and just to make sure we get it in there, trains.
Trains. And I'm not really doing anything right now. I'm sure maybe the 1 or 2 of you have noticed, but we haven't released an episode in a little while. I am kind of getting used to a new job, finding my new
He's making his
work
way
schedule.
downtown, walking fast, faces past place, and he's homebound. Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
You looked me in the eyes when you said that.
Hey, here. Your FYP knows you love this shit. You love big saggy meat balloons clapping up a storm, don't you? Your mom knows it. Your dog knows it. Everybody knows it. Look at you.